Daivam Sharanam Gacchami.
Action is always better than inaction. There is a very interesting study that says if in any project or assignment you can have the first 18% right, you could be assured of 80% of the results. So it is important to focus on the first steps, do them diligently, and you will see the rest falls into place. A tiny shift in attitude and a tiny shift in your action can create very far-reaching results. Scientific research points out that a very tiny change in input can, under certain circumstances, create an overwhelmingly different output. This scientific research goes under the name of butterfly effect. It is real. You focus on learning, observing, and practicing the laws you have learnt, and the universal intelligence would very naturally take care of the results. The law, right action, is qualified by 4 characteristics. 1. It does not hurt another. 2. It is mutually nourishing. 3. It is consistent. And 4. It is enjoyable. If you want to create wealth, the means is as equally important as the end. Over the years, we have advised people to shift their professions if they were against the principle of universal good, even if they were personally profitable. Because what you sow, you certainly reap, but many times over. Sometimes the karma you earn by hurting others comes to you immediately. Sometimes it may even take decades. The second characteristic of right action is that it is mutually nourishing. It does good to you and does good to others involved as well. If each of you is only going to be concerned about your individual survival, the survival of the whole would be at stake. Self-centered activity, how much ever profitable, would ultimately cost you more than cooperation. The universe is so structured that you can only survive if you help others survive. Animals do it, plants do it, and some humans do it too in a very conscious manner, but many don't. The universe only knows the language of multiple returns. It gives you back manyfold what you offer it. Very often, the blessings go down to generations. The third characteristic of right action is consistency. Most people's inspiration only lasts for 3 days or 3 years. It is those very rare individuals who stay inspired for more than 30 years that go on to achieving amazing tasks of excellence. They are at it all the time. Many people work in spurts. 15 days of very hard effort and then a big break of 3 months before they begin again. This they do over years until they finally give up branding themselves failures. Most people are often very close to their goals when they give up, fatigued. Remember, birth pangs are painful, but if you knew that you are bringing forth life, you go through it most willingly. The fourth and the ultimate characteristic, however, is to enjoy the effort. Enjoy not just the destination, but also the journey. Remember, action takes away fear. What is important is to perform. Act, do.
I came for this Arogya Diksha, the Oneness Health course, and it was a wonderful experience. When I came here, I was suffering from constant stomach problems and problem in the knee, the pain in knee joints and elbow. And after the 6 days of this health course, absolutely free of any pain and any discomfort in any part of my body. I really can't believe this. And another thing that was a big gain was to getting to know how my body and mind and my emotions are all coordinated, how all the 23 trillion cells in my body are coordinating and functioning to give me a fantastic healthy body. Another gain from this program, I feel, I'm taking back with me is the diet, experience of the diet, which was a really great experience. Because if I follow this diet now, because in the course of 6 days I have lost weight, if I'm going to follow this diet now, I'm sure I'm going to be more healthy. I'm going to have a very healthy life, and I am grateful to Amma and Bhagavan for giving me this wonderful experience and this gift of complete well-being and wellness.
I started attending the courses offered by Oneness University in 1994. Ever since, I have been attending courses at the Oneness University. The teachings offered by these courses have helped me tremendously in my personal life and in my career. In my personal life, I've been able to achieve inner transformation and set right my relationship with my family and friends. In my career, I've been able to stay focused and work towards fulfilling my dream. After I finished my master's program in India, I wanted to pursue my PhD in the US. I was working really hard, but I was not able to get a breakthrough in terms of getting admission in a good US university with funding. I met Sri Bhagavan personally and expressed my desire. With his blessings, I was able to fly to the US within months. Also, I got admission in a very good US university with funding. Whenever I come to India, I make sure that I attend a course in the Oneness University. Right now, I am attending a level 1 process. I have had many beautiful experiences during the course of the level 1 process. For example, I was able to come in terms with my innermost fears, and I was able to overcome them. Secondly, I was able to see how thoughts arise in one's mind. Also, I was able to see how the world is full of energy and how everything is interconnected. I sincerely want to thank Amma and Bhagavan for their blessings. I wish you all good luck.
When I was in the second standard, I had gone to my auntie's place for my vacations. In my auntie's house, there is a passage where the washing machine is kept, and there was water next to the washing machine. I was playing with my cousins when I slipped in the water, and the water inlet of the washing machine pierced through my eye. My whole eyeball came out and there was blood everywhere. My auntie started praying instantly to Amma and Bhagwan. There were no doctors available that day since it was a Sunday. Luckily, there was an eye doctor in the colony itself who put a plaster on my eye, and there was an operation scheduled for the next day. On the next day, the doctor told my parents that the operation was a difficult one. It would be possible that they could not stitch my eye back, or I would lose my eyesight, or I could become squint. My parents informed my grandparents immediately, and everybody started praying for me. Due to Amma Bhagwan's grace, the operation was successful and they were able to stitch my eye back. The doctors had kept me under observation for 2 days, after which they would test my eye. After 2 days, when they tested my eye, there was no scar, there was nothing, and my eye was as though as it would have been before the accident. There was no sign that an accident had happened, and I could see properly. After the tests and everything, my eyesight was normal and I could see everything as before. It is due to Amma Bhagwan's grace that I can see normally today, and I thanks to Amma and Bhagwan for restoring back my eyesight.
In fact, I entered this Dharma 2 years back through a Trayagam which was held in Muscat, and during the Trayagam I had prayed for an increment which I was longing for since long, and the experience what I had is the next day of the Trayagam itself I got that increment, the same amount which I had asked for, and I feel that it is a gift from Amma Bhagavan. Moreover, it was my birthday, and I really thank Amma Bhagavan for this. After that also I had lot of experiences. I could improve my relationship with my boss. I could concentrate more on my work, and I could get promotions, and I was placed in the main town where I didn't have to travel much, which I had prayed for. I've attended the Mahadiksha course now, and I'm very happy to attend this course. I've got a good experience. It's all Amma Bhagavan's grace. I hope they continue to shower their grace on me.
Oneness Holland, which began in the year 2004, has now more than 400 blessing givers. The work has spread over the years to stabilize and reach out to more than 1,000 people a month. What began as small gatherings and open-air experience festivals with 200 to 400 people has grown to encompass a larger section of society. Today, they hold regular blessing events that reach out to many people in Amsterdam. In the capital city of Holland, Amsterdam, the Oneness Conference was held on October 10-14-2007, which brought together the blessing givers for a beautiful 4-day discourse with Sri Anandagiriji. The Oneness facilitators come together to exchange goodwill and blessings during significant special events such as August 15th, the Day of Love, and March 7th, the Day of Oneness. These events help to rejuvenate the spirit of togetherness and connection among them.
My experience of it was quite enriching, so it was a whole new experience to me, and through the process I have learned a lot, and it has been more about self-realization and self-development for me. We learned a lot about suffering and the suffering that we cause to other people, and through putting yourself in someone else's perspective, I found I could change the way I reacted towards people and the way I react in certain situations, because I felt I could feel the hurt I was causing someone else. The stuff they taught us about the mind and how, in essence, we are all fighting to be better people and stuff, but the mind is not controllable, so therefore we should just accept the feelings that we have inside and embrace them and experience them, and through that, through not fighting them, we will develop as people. And that was an interesting experience for me.
I was actually a hard-working girl, you know. I used to put in a lot of effort, but the thing is, my results were quite low, and I used to get only little of success. I didn't know the reason. And when I attended this Mahadiksha process, and then I came to know what was the actual result behind, you know, the reason behind this problem, where Bhagavan showed me that when I was in my 10th standard, I lost my, you know, a centum in my maths by just 4 marks, but I put in a lot of effort for that exam. I prepared for nearly 3 months, but finally my result was quite, you know, unexpected. I didn't expect that sort of result, so I was quite depressed with it. So what happened, I then decided, so now no matter how much effort I put in, I don't get full success. That's what I thought, and I decided. What happened, this carried over to my 11th standard, 12th standard, and also my first 2 years of my college life. Then I saw this decision I made, and Bhagavan, I prayed for him, and finally now I'm really getting good marks, and I'm settled. I'm going for US this September, and I'm quite happy about it.
Shiva